Boss for the win here, and in today's Watch Dogs video, I'm going to be telling you guys about all the confirmed vehicles so far in Watch Dogs. So there hasn't been an official list or an official unveiling of all the vehicle names in Watch Dogs, but through the trailers that I've watched and through information that I've seen, I can give you guys a pretty good list of some of the cars in this game. Of course, I can't give you the in-game names, similar to how GTA 5 cars are either parodies or very similar to real-life cars. I'm assuming the same thing is going to happen in Watch Dogs, obviously because they don't have the licensing to use a car company like Chevy or BMW or Mercedes-Benz. It's just not the case, so they make up their own cars and they make them look extremely similar to the real-life replicas. Other than that, let's get started. Alright, so in the description, I'll have like a little screenshot of what I'm actually looking at, or a little screenshot that I'll put together, because right now I'm just going to run off a list, but if you actually want to like look at all the listed vehicles that I'm showing off right now, I'll have that in the description. So we're going to start off with cars, so obviously I'm naming off the real life ones. So there's a confirmed limousine in the game, which I do think is cool, a stretch limousine, a BMW Z4, an industrial van, a full-size SUV, a BMW M6, the taxi, Range Rover, a Ford Fiesta, a news van which has WKZ written on the side, a Volkswagen Beetle, a police car, a Lamborghini, an ambulance, a Chevy Camaro, Pontiac Firebird, a semi-truck, the Lotus Elan and Elise version are both in the game. There's an armored truck, a Rolls-Royce, and finally a Jeep Wrangler. Those are the confirmed cars so far. So it looks like we're getting a good mix of sports cars, a good mix of vans, a good mix of trucks. Obviously, those are just the ones that I've seen so far. This isn't a confirmed list, like I said, by any means. That's just what I've gathered through looking at specific cars and my knowledge of real-life cars. So that's the data that I have so far. Moving on, I'm kind of breaking this down into cars, bikes, water, and then more. So moving on to the bike, there's only 2 bikes I've seen so far, or excuse me, 3. There's a sports bike, so something you'd see like maybe like a Mitsubishi sports bike. There's a pedal bike, similar to the one you see in GTA 5, where you actually have to pedal the vehicle. And then there is a police motorcycle. So those are the 3 motorcycles that I've seen so far. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot, but at least there are some in the game. As far as watercrafts, there are 3 that I see so far. There's a water taxi or a ferry, depending on where you're from and how you look at it. Seems to be more of a slower vehicle. There's a jet ski, and then there's a cabin cruiser boat. Now, a cabin cruiser boat is something you'd see on like a lake or maybe in the mid-ocean that can pull like jet skis behind it, or can pull any other watercraft. So it's a speedier boat, but it's not as small as a jet ski. So still really cool. So moving on to our last category, which I've thrown under the category of more. I actually have 5 or maybe 4 or 5 under this. The first one is a police helicopter. So I say this under more because I'm really unsure as if we're going to be able to fly these vehicles. So I'm sure a police helicopter might be in the game, but who knows if we're actually going to be able to pilot this vehicle. So I do think that's pretty cool. The next one is a train. Again, we've been confirmed that we can actually hijack trains and stop them from moving, but who knows if we'll actually be able to pilot them, or not pilot them, but control them. So that's something we'll find out in the future. There's a box truck, and then finally a police SUV. So something you see similar to a SWAT car rolling up in, or a big SWAT truck. So anyways, those are the confirmed vehicles that I have seen in Watch Dogs so far. Again, if you do like this video, please drop a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. And check the description below. You can find this little image that I'm going to show you of all the lists that I'm looking at right now, the list that I've compiled, and it should be really cool. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. Like I said, if you want to subscribe to see more daily gaming videos like this, I definitely encourage it. And of course, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later.